With authorities halting fishing activities, deploying rescue personnel and announcing evacuation plans for those at risk, India and Pakistan are bracing for the first severe cyclonic Biparjoy, as per the Indian Meteorological Department. The cyclone is expected to hit coastal regions on June 15th, which is tomorrow. From the Arabian Sea, Cyclone Biparjoy is aimed at Pakistan's southern Sindh province and the coastline of India's Gujarat. It is forecast to make landfall on Thursday, which is tomorrow, and it could reach maximum wind speed of up to 150 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, IMD has said that this cyclone has an extensive damaging potential, and it is likely to impact Kutch, Devbhoomi, Dwarka and Jamnagar districts of Gujarat the most. However, as the storm progresses towards Kutch, it is expected that the wind intensity will gradually decrease. Further, the Indian Weather Department informed that Cyclone Biparjoy is now completely detached from the monsoonal flow and will now adversely impact the advance of the rain-bearing system or its performance. Triggered by Cyclone Biparjoy, Maharashtra's Mumbai recorded a sharp drop in minimum temperature on Tuesday. The city also experienced moderate rainfall. According to latest updates, authorities on Tuesday shifted at least 30,000 people from Gujarat's coastal areas to temporary shelters, and the Western Railways cancelled at least 67 trains passing through the areas predicted to be affected by weather conditions due to the cyclone.
Teams of the NDRF have been deployed across Gujarat. The wind earlier was flowing with the speed of 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, but now the speed of wind has increased to 50 kilometers per hour. The NDRF has evacuated people living near the coastal areas of Gujarat and have been brought the safe distance.
Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Tuesday chaired a review meeting on the preparedness for the cyclone. Gujarat Chief Minister along with 8 MPs virtually participated in the meeting. Now, as per an official release, Shah said that teams of the Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Coast Guard have been kept ready to provide help. Shah also suggested that owing to the cyclone, there is the possibility of at least 8 to 10 inches rain that can lead to flooding in Kutch and Saurashtra region. He also instructed officials to make necessary preparations along the Somnath and Dwarka temples. Citing an instruction from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Shah stressed that the safety of wildlife in the forest of Gir should also be ensured. According to various climate experts, tropical cyclones in the Arabian Sea, like this one, have become more frequent in the past couple of decades because of warming sea surface temperatures in the region, enhanced, of course, by a warming climate. Now, correspondent Disha Shah has sent us this report on the cyclone from Mumbai.
On the ground level, the Gujarat government has started taking precautionary measures. Firstly, evacuating people from the coastline within 10 kilometers. So that has happened, and even today the evacuation process is going on. There are about 50,000 plus people is what the Gujarat government officials are estimating. Secondly, the number of teams have also been increased. So earlier there were 12 NDRF teams that were put on standby, that were deployed in the districts that are likely going to be affected. But now it has been increased to 17. There will be 12 SDRF teams as well for the rescue as well as relief operations. The fishing activities have been stopped entirely. 67 trains running through the route of Gujarat from any other district in India have been stopped, have been suspended. The schools and colleges have been shut through the week. So all of these are the precautionary measures. Shelter homes have been set up. Makeshift homes also have been set up far off from the coastline. So on the ground level, these are the precautionary measures that the government is taking as we speak. And the Gujarat government also is monitoring the situation very closely in all of these districts that are likely going to be affected with Cyclone Biparjoy. with video journalist Mangesh. This is Disha Shah reporting here for WION World is One.
Now, we also spoke with the former Director General of the National Disaster Response Force, O.P. Singh. Listen to what he had to say about the preparedness ahead of the landfall of the cyclone.
Looking at the potential threat, naturally, if you have a landfall, and since this has been categorized as super cyclone, severe cyclone, so you can see the speed of the wind. The speed of the wind could be anything above 150 kilometers per hour. In super cyclone, it was more than 200. So anything having a wind speed of that magnitude will certainly be much more dangerous, much more potentially damaging and afflicting a lot of damage to the people, populations, as well as to the property and material. So we expect that all those coastal areas, 8 districts of Gujarat and some of the districts of Maharashtra, from Saurashtra to Kutch, these are the most vulnerable people, and that is why the people living in the coastal areas, the fishermen, the trains, buses, air connectivity, all these have been suspended and the people have been evacuated to the shelter homes. So the government, IMD and all those local authorities, they expect potential damage to the people as well as to the property.